Be grateful in all circumstances because this is definitely God's will for us. Welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about reclaiming your territory. Reclaiming your territory, the power of kingdom land ownership. I mean, just imagine a community with no place to call your own. That's what we're going to talk about today. So as you come on, say hello so we can say hello back to you. My name is Cathy McReynolds. We're with Bible Business Academy, and today we're representing Kingdom Street Capital, which is another company that we just started so that we can reclaim that territory and do what God has called us to do. So as you come on, say hello so we can say hello back to you. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Are you an investor right now? Do you currently own land? Are you looking to own land? Let me know in the comments if this is something that resonates with you. So make sure you tag someone who's into real estate, who is into ownership, who wants to reclaim their land. Maybe you hadn't even thought about it. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, that is something that I need to be thinking about because of all these years. I'm going to tell y'all, it wasn't something that was on my mind until you start studying the word and realize what he has called us to do. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to reclaim that territory, right? We will definitely reclaim that. So I'll give it a second for a couple people to jump on, and make sure you say hello when you do. And grab a pen and grab a paper because, man, we're going to talk about some good stuff today here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So just think about this. Imagine a community with no place for people to call their own, no stable ground to build your dreams on, no place for you to raise a family or establish a legacy. I mean, think about that. That's what's happening now. That's what happens when people lose access to the land that they were created to store. When you think as go to Psalms 115:16, it tells us the heavens belong to the Lord, but the earth, y'all, but the earth he has given to mankind. And what have we done with that? See, God designed us not only to inhabit, but to actively steward the earth. And that's what this is about. That's what Kingdom Street Capital is about. Because just as musicians, when they lose a part of themselves, when they cannot create music, think about what happens to individuals that also go through losing their community and their identity and their purpose. We were all put here for a purpose. And when you don't have land to store it and to cultivate a place to call your own, it changes who you are. Genesis 1:28 shows clearly God's intention. It says, be fruitful and increase in the number, fill the earth and subdue it, rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground. That's what stewardship looks like. To have stewardship on the earth and land ownership isn't just a transaction, right? It's not just owning something. It's foundational to our purpose. It's what God called us to do. It's foundational to dignity. It's foundational to legacy. But today, countless of individuals and communities are shut out from this foundational blessing. And it has to stop right now. Because without land or property ownership, people struggle economically, people struggle spiritually, people struggle emotionally, and we don't look at that aspect. So this creates a perpetual cycle of poverty and dependence on the government and the systems to take care of you. So I want to explore 3 reasons why land ownership is so vital. If you're a Christian entrepreneur, if you're a Christian business owner, if you're a Christian investor, and even if you're not, it could be a way for you to look at that. If you desire to make a lasting kingdom impact long after you're gone, Make sure you grab a pen and paper and take note of this. Number one is stewardship and dominion. See, ownership of land enables us to fulfill God's commandment and to cultivate and care for creation, which leads to sustained prosperity, right? And it also leads to community and it that flourish and that makes things happen for the kingdom. Number two is legacy and generational blessings. Proverbs 13:22 emphasize a good person leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So ownership of property isn't just about wealth. It's not about just collecting a check. It's about passing down purpose. It's about passing down stability. And it's about passing down kingdom values generationally. That's how the game gets changed. That's how the kingdom rules. Number three is community transformation. If you don't own the land and the property, you can't transform neighborhoods. You can't transform cities. Jeremiah 29:7 instruct us to seek the peace and prosperity of our communities. Well, if you own the land, then you can control the peace in that area. And land ownership will empower individuals, it will empower entrepreneurs, it will empower businesses to bring lasting change and restoration, breaking that cycle of poverty, breaking that cycle of dependence. I mean, just think about this, y'all. Imagine a world where Christian entrepreneurs, Christian business owners, and investors, Christian investors, prioritize equipping individuals and communities with access to land and properties. That's how we make change, empowering them to steward resources wisely. Imagine, I mean, like, just imagine cities that are being transformed where communities are thriving economically, where they're thriving spiritually, where they're thriving socially, because the foundation and dignity of land has been restored like God called it to be, like he said in the Genesis in the beginning. And so that's why we're looking for partners. We're looking for investors. We're looking for visionaries who want to join this and help it, and also who believe in the land ownership and the partnership and has that calling to transform lives and communities. So if that's you, if you have land, if you have property, or if you know someone, or if you want to get involved and invest in kingdom driven land acquisition, we're inviting you to connect with us at Kingdom Street Capital. Kingdom Street Capital. Just put your information in there and let's partner together to reclaim territory, to reclaim and restore dignity and build legacies that honor God and uplift our community. We have to have him in everything that we do. And as Deuteronomy 11:24 promise, every place where you set your foot will be yours. So may God bless your stewardship. May God bless you and help you to multiply the impact that he called you to and empower you to reclaim and cultivate the territories that he has prepared for you. We can't get lost in what the world is doing. We have to do what God called us to do. So if that resonated with you and you want to be a part of this as we're building Kingdom Street Capital to reclaim that territory, go to kingdomstreetcapital.com, put your information in, and we will reach out to you and talk about how we can work together to make that happen. I appreciate y'all. Hope this brought you value. Have a blessed and awesome day, and we will see you tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.